Well, hi woodworkers. Did you ever notice how quickly the weeks go by? Seems like the more years you live, the faster the weeks go. It was just yesterday, it was Thursday last week, and we were anticipating our son and daughter-in-law were going to come and visit with us for a while.
Whoops, that's the wrong close-up. Oh well, let's just enjoy this for a minute. Our kids took us over there this last weekend and we just had a ball. Okay, about time to get back to our video. Thought maybe you'd enjoy this.
They're back home and on the job again. Time flies. Well, what I had going on this week, I think I'm all set up and ready to go. A few months ago, a fellow woodworker, he's actually a furniture repair man, he's in business here locally, and he asked me if I could make some little dental trim for the trim on the edge of an antique table, and he wanted it to be exactly the same as what the original was. And I tried making it on my RotoZip, I think they call it. It's a little mini router, but I just wasn't satisfied with it when I got done. He was able to sell the project to the customer without any problem. But what I decided was I was going to set up a little jig on the bandsaw, and hopefully this will make a nicer looking piece of trim when it's all done. So what I've done, I have my little all-purpose table to slide in the miter slot, and I put a stop. Not sure you can see this, but I put a stop so it will only go so far. And I feed this in. I've taken a little brad. I better do some close-up on this. Okay, as I was saying, I put a little brad here, just the distance that I needed for the width between the dentils. And then so I run my piece through against the brad. By the way, I had to do a little filing on the brad to make it fit the same thickness as the bandsaw blade, but it worked out. And I put it against the brad, run it through the first time, it comes against the stop, then I back it off. I can go to the next, set the first cut down on the brad and make my second one, and so on until I have completed my project. So here goes. We'll run a half a dozen through it and show you how it works. Well, there we are. What do you think of that? I don't want to show you the spot I burned on the bottom. I believe this is a sellable project. What I'll do now, take it over to the table saw and I'll knock off the back here, and then leave just enough to hold the dentils in place while it's glued to the project. So, in case you're wondering, this is more of a labor of love, I guess you'd call it, just for a hobby. I don't get paid big bucks for doing this. It's just something that I kind of like to do and show some of you fellas some new ideas that you haven't thought of. And one thing about it, being a hobbyist woodworker, anything's possible. You just have to think about it for a while, and pretty soon you get it into your mind how it's going to work. So here we go. What do you think? Think it'll sell? I do. And this will be Wayne closing out for What's Up, Wayne, for another week. And take care of yourself. Be healthy. Goodbye.